guys, welcome. This is going to be a quick reading, pick a card reading about the person on your mind, what their feelings are right now. Hopefully it'll just come through based on the cards what that situation is, so you can listen to the situation. If it applies to you, then messages may resonate, and if not, it might just not be your reading. Okay, so the first pile will be with the dice, second pile is the pendulum, and the third pile is these two little blue stones. So just go by however you're feeling, or listen to all of them to see what your message is. Okay, so I'm just going to move these. Okay. Let's get the shuffle going. So we'll see. We'll use two different decks to kind of see what's going on with them, and then pull some messages and some tarot. So lots of time here. So this is for the first pile, which was the dice. Okay, so it's for me to timestamp. Dice. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of those who picked the dice. What is the person on their mind feeling? Again, these will be quick messages. I'll try and do more in-depth readings later. Okay, there are some images here that I have to be careful of. Okay, so for this first person, which is interesting, okay, we are getting someone who's maybe not really in the energy of a serious commitment, or is more just in the mood of satisfying their own needs. I'm going to see if I can get a little bit deeper into what that is. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. So let's see if I can follow the guidelines. Okay. Tell us a little bit more about why this person's energy is that way. Or they could also just be wanting to, have fun, explore, just have a good time right now with you if you are in a committed relationship. Although the next card coming out is that there is some guilt. So this pile is for someone where the person on their mind might be having some different thoughts and feelings about a committed relationship, or about how serious they want to get, or their needs versus the needs of their partner or the person of interest. I don't know if that's going to resonate with everyone, but let's see. Let's pull some quick tarot and see if we can say anything about that. Okay, for some reason, okay, so we're going to try and do this quickly. This pile is for a reading for somebody or a situation where something has kind of maybe shifted. Someone's feeling uneasy about the other person's interest or request, or where their vibe is right now. That could be you, that could be them. It seemed like maybe there was some kind of balance and fairness, or where you both were feeling okay about things in the past, but something is kind of burdened that situation, or something has made it harder to get that fairness going. Someone might have done something that they feel bad about. It doesn't have to be like a really serious thing like cheating, but it could be something small. This person, though, has the desire either to want to have like fun and more like lighthearted times with you, more passionate times with you, or they have thought about it with someone else, and they could just be feeling guilty for thinking about it with someone else, or that kind of energy. This might be a connection where there's been some ups and downs, where you guys have fallen apart and come back together, or something like that. But they also see you as someone who's changing and transforming, and also someone themselves who are changing and transforming. So this is a connection that's going through some kind of a period of transformation, that which could be like small or big, but it's important. They do. There is there is a feeling like of how do I say that? Like they do care about you, and there some kind of history here, whether that's like whether you're like it's a lighter connection or it's a heavier connection. There's some kind of history where either you were friends for a while, you were crushed for a while, you were in a relationship for a long time, married, and it's about like doing what's right and not screwing it up. So it could just be it could just be that you guys had a bad conversation and now it's like, which way do we go? And one person might be more likely to be guided by their emotions than the other. But ultimately, I think both of you, or one of you at least, wants this to go in the right direction and work out. It's also possible that somebody wants to move this to a more committed thing, or wants to like have a family or get closer, and the other person isn't sure about that kind of investment. They're just not sure about taking it to the next level, about getting more serious. And it could also be that they're, it's a little bit like, well, if I get serious, like, am I ready to get serious at it? Like, this is not a good way to think, but they might be thinking like, oh, have I had all the experiences I want to experience? I just kind of got that kind of energy. So it could be a lot of things. This person, anyway, they have different things going on with that's driving their feelings in the current moment. And please remember, these are current energies, so they might not exactly. It might, based on the person, they could change. Like it could just be something else the next day. I'm not sure if message cards will make sense on this. Let's just see if this person could say something to you. Again, we're still on pile 1 with the dice. If this person had something to say to you. Okay, yeah. So they want you to know that they do find you very attractive. They are attracted to you, which was kind of in line with the first card. There's a lot of physical attraction in this relationship. It could just be that different people have different needs in this connection. But anyway, it's probably best to like talk it out. If it's something you're both up for, great. And it's something that one of you needs to sit down and discuss, it's probably worth doing that too, because it seems like one or both of you really care about each other. Okay, so now we'll go to the second pile, which was the pendulum. So this is the second pile. So if you resonated with the second pile, again, quick check-in. You can listen to all of them. We'll try and do a more detailed one next time. Quick check-in. Person, feeling. Whoa, okay. So this person is, so this could be a connection where there's something changing. There could be separation. There could just be someone is stepping back to think about things, or even if someone's not stepping back, again, something's different than it used to be. Okay, so this person's going through something. Again, they do feel committed to you. They feel loyal to you, but at the same time, they're unhappy about something. It could be something else that's going on in their life that has nothing to do with you. But it could also have to do with your connection. You'll know best. Let's see if we have anything else on this. And also, if there is transformations going on and you're not sure about it, it's okay. This person just needs a little bit of space. They still feel really connected to you, but they're just not happy right now. Spirit guide doesn't slide easy cards, please. Thank you. So, okay. All right, let's see. Of course, it's going to be... So yeah, something's going on either with you or your person where it's just, it's something that someone's dealing with something and they don't entirely know how to deal with it. And it's them putting them in a miserable spot where they're just like, I don't know, either they feel stuck or they don't feel stuck or they don't know what's guiding their decision making, stuff like that. They are rethinking things or thinking about, not necessarily with reference to your connection or how they feel about you, but they're rethinking things in general. They are, to some extent, revisiting certain things about the connection between you and them. They can feel that you might be worried about how they're behaving. Again, reverse the roles if it needs to be. So someone can sense the other person is like that. Okay, ultimately, again, they care about you. Like they're not wanting to disrupt this and blow this thing up, so they're just kind of maybe trying to sort something out on their own a little bit. They're trying to be like the hard, strong, like the stiff upper lip type of thing. And they don't want whatever is going on to like really like cause reverberations in your connection. They want to level up somehow. I don't know if it's leveling up with the thing that they're dealing with in their life, or it's leveling up in the connection. Let's see. Is there anything they want to say to you? Is there something in specific this person wants to? Okay, so right now they do feel the need to, so there are some messages here that indicate that they can't really talk to you about something right now. They can't be with you right now the way you need them to be, or vice versa. They're not feeling safe for some reason, and I don't know if this has to do with you or just something else. I'm kind of getting the feeling this might have to do with something else going on in their lives. But it's like they want to kind of solve it on their own. They're trying to figure out the right thing to do. They don't want to like fly by the seat of their pants. They want to do something the right way. Again, this could be about up-leveling the connection to a more serious relationship. It's kind of similar to, it's a different version of pile 1, but it's something else. I do see a sense of loyalty. Either you both are very loyal to each other, or like you guys take your connection seriously. You don't want to mess it up, but something's going on there. Let's see. Anything more? Yeah, they're dealing with something. They feel like it's something that they have to deal with. It could be something physical, like going on in their lives, like a responsibility that's been put on them externally, or just the burden of thinking about something in the future. But anyway, they don't really seem to have the tools on how to deal with this, which is, I'm not sure if they should have the tools based on where they are in life and their age, but they just don't seem to. And the fact that they don't have their tools is just making them handle it worse. So if there is been some feelings of like not vibing in the same way, it probably has something to do with this thing going on. Again, it might have nothing to do with your other connection, but as always, it's probably best to like talk it out and figure out what's going on so you can solve it. Okay, so we'll go to the last one. So this is the third pile, which is the two stones, the two blue stones. Okay. I might have rushed through that second one a little bit. This first and second one seem kind of tied to each other a little bit. I might do a reading like this for the signs. We'll see. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. For people who picked the third pile, the person on their mind. Okay. So, slightly different energy than the other two. So there's a new start here. So this could be with a new person, or it could be re-energizing something with someone you already had, or taking it to the next level. There's also a feeling of taking care of yourselves, taking care of each other. So even if you're single, it's possible that this pile could also resonate with you. I should actually, realize what's coming in love. Okay. And okay. Hold on, I'm just getting one more thing about this. It could also be that this person has gone through a period where they're now a bit feeling healthier in themselves emotionally, and psychologically, and so that's why there's also going to be a new air, like a new breeze in your guys' connection. Okay, so it's possible that they have, again, hold on. So in all of these energies, it seems like the person, either you or the other person, are kind of dealing with something. But this person did feel like they were a mess. They might still feel like they're a mess, but they feel like they're getting to the other side of it. Just gonna pull one more. Yeah, and they're just trying really hard to do that. So this is a person with a positive mindset who's like even if they're going through something, which is a little bit different than I think pile 2, which is like this person's like, oh, like, you know, I got to do this the right way. I got to get myself sorted. And in some cases, I think they already are. Or again, it could be you. Let's get a little bit of tarot on this. Okay, so this is a strong connection too. All of them are kind of strong connections, which is interesting. Might be something, what is it, like retrograde right now or something? Lots of kind of energies like coming back and forth. There is, again, there might have been some, oh, I just realized that I pulled differently between the two piles. So that's interesting. Okay, so there might have been some kind of like some difficulties in the past, or you know, it's kind of passing that energy, but where someone kind of hurt somebody else, maybe not intentionally, or there was a bit of a wound, but it was again dealing with, again, could be dealing with something within the relationship or something outside of them. The they do they do like the harmony with you. Like they do. There is a connection here. There is a way you guys get along, but somehow you're not really aligned here. There's a strong connection here, but somehow it's not entirely aligned. Someone's trying to communicate something to somebody else, but they don't know how. Either they feel you're trying to tell them something, or they're trying to tell you something, or that's something that's going to happen in the future. And they might want to do it more in terms of actions, like be like, let's go on this like weekend trip and figure something out, or something like that. Like people, this pile is for someone where one or both people want there to be a breath of fresh air coming in. They do see you as reliable. You do bring them joy, and they are trying to get it better, and they're trying to move in the right direction, even if it seems slow. That is what's happening. Things are going to get better in this connection. I mean, obviously, everyone has free will and things will change, but the energy around this connection right now is like this person or whoever, if it's either of you, both of you, or one of you who's been having more of the issues, them or both of you want to make this better. This is like versus the other two piles, like there's a desire to come together on this one, get a new start going again, a new beginning, reconstruct something, and grow it. Again, if this was for a new relationship or someone coming towards you, if you're single, this is someone coming towards you who might have experienced some issues in their own past, but has worked through them, and so is more ready to enter into a relationship or a connection with someone. But keep in mind, again, for those of you who might be looking, because this pile, I think more than the others, is but potentially has some energy of someone new coming in. For those who aren't already in a connection, that this person may or may not be ready yet for a relationship, but that doesn't mean that's like their heart might be in the right place, but they might not be ready. What's that, like right person, wrong time type of thing? But anyway, those are just the current energies. They are working towards it being the right time too. But they still have some emotional baggage, or if it's two of you in an existing connection, it seems like there is still a little bit of baggage. But this pile is all about like moving through it, like getting through it. Let's do a quick one about what this person would say to you. For pile 3, what would this person say? Okay, so oh wow. Okay, so there is someone here who is there. For those of you who are already in a connection, something happened where there has been a need to have a new beginning and a new start. Someone does feel brokenhearted. Someone does feel like something might have, something happened between the two of you, or they experience something in their own life. Again, if it's for a new connection, it could be that they're coming from that and they're still carrying that energy. And if this is you, if the roles are reversed, you feel kind of broken by something that they did. But whoever the person is, whoever did the breaking of the heart or the pain or not, both of you kind of want, I won't say to fix it, but kind of want to turn the page. So it's just about whether you're both able to turn the page or not, because there is a genuine care between people here. So so yeah, that's what we have for the 3 piles. That was kind of quick. And yeah, there's a potential for growth here. There's a desire and intention for growth, but it's just about whether that can actually take place. Okay, so that's what we have for these 3 piles. Try and do one later like that, which is more related maybe to all the signs. Anyway, if something resonated there, please like and subscribe, and I will try to do more of those. Thank you for dropping by, and if there are certain types of messages or reading topics you'd like, let me know in the comments. Okay, thanks. Bye.